very good morning to you all. My name is Cutmore and I'm the author of the children's book, The Crows of Spooky Wood, Book 1. And this is Frank here. I wanted to write a true old-fashioned adventure story, and I wanted to surprise the reader with twists and turns and revelations set against the backdrop of the countryside, the woods and the great outdoors. I wanted to create a world children could enter into with total absorption, and I'm too aware that many of our youngsters do not have access to this special place, fields and rivers and trees and animals. I want to show the children and adults a sense of importance of a family life, support for friends, family, community spirit and cooperation. The storyline shows that crime never pays and good always prevails. Why crows? I learned that they are very intelligent birds. They not only use tools but make them to suit their tasks. This puts them on a par with humans. It was not too much of a leap of imagination to see them as living as we do, with everyday issues, family problems and a sense of fun. The spooky side of the story is not scary but funny and loving, and shows kids they have nothing to fear from death. It will not cause sleepless nights or tears at bedtime. I was fortunate to receive good reviews from Pacific and the US Review of Books. These are easily accessed, and I originally published with Author House, which created certain hurdles and constraints, particularly regarding the lack of artwork. I'm looking to republish and launch a more complete, polished version whilst not altering the content in any way. I would like to point out that the slight negative of the review was they picked out the word murder, and I think that possibly they didn't realise that this is a collective noun for crows. In other words, in the book I use the word the murder committee, and there are definitely no murders in any of the stories. The end of book 1 finishes on a bit of a cliffhanger, leading to book 2, the search continues. This book introduces a key new character of Grinling, the farm cat, who is in fact in spirit world, but the reader doesn't know that till the very end of the book. This will finish the mystery and the book, The Search for the Grave and the Treasure, and set up a possible book 3 with an entirely new adventure for the scavenger gang. I've found that surprisingly adults have enjoyed reading the stories as well. There's the odd mother-in-law joke thrown in, and the characters are mainly drawn from real people in my life, so ring true as it were. The stories are aimed at a group of 10 to 12 for independent reading, but equally it makes for a good bedtime story for younger children, read by a grown-up. As a child, I was inspired to read by the Enid Blyton famous 5 stories, and also a chap called Malcolm Saville wrote the Lone Pine Adventure series. And as an adult, I was inspired by authors such as Barbara Slay, who wrote the wonderful Carbonell stories of the Witch's Cat, and Arthur Ransom, The Swallows and Amazons. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Mum said, was much too scary for me and my twin to read. But as at the time in our home we were witnessing apparitions and hearing footsteps and voices, and generally all things spooky, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe was really a piece of cake. The artwork on the front and back cover of the book came from the then Thinkstock, now iStock library, and it captured the atmosphere of my stories, I thought, very well, and I would like to continue this theme of artwork in the republication. I've been told it would make a candidate for a good audiobook and also animation, but let's see what that holds in the future. Thank you for listening. I hope this gives you a little insight into me and my stories that I'd like to write in the future. Thank you.